Time to take a look at the women of the Best Supporting Actress category long before they were nominees. So let's go back to our colleague DeMarco Morgan now for that. DeMarco.
It is good to see you guys again. Now, 4 out of the 5 in this category, it is their first nomination. And before this, they were in Disney Channel movies and on theater stages. But only one, and I mean one, can take home the gold tonight. America Ferrera picks up her first nomination as the everyday mom, Gloria, a pivotal role which provides the powerful and widely acclaimed monologue in Barbie.
You're supposed to stay pretty for men, but not so pretty that you tempt them too much or that you threaten other women, because you're supposed to be a part of the sisterhood, but always stand out.
Stand out she did as the lively and passionate Yolanda showing off her dance moves and the 2002 Disney Channel movie Gotta Kick It Up. A role that she jokingly says put her on the map.
I was pretty sure I would be nominated for an Academy Award for Gotta Kick It Up. I was really disappointed in the Academy to learn that they didn't consider Disney Channel movies. So, you know, 17-year-old America is wondering what took so long.
In 2002, she didn't have to wait long to be cast as the lead in her first feature film, the coming-of-age drama Real Women Have Curves. She plays a young Anna Garcia, who in a precursor to her now infamous Barbie monologue, defies her mother's traditional views on how a woman should look.
How dare anybody try to tell me what I should look like or what I should be, when there's so much more to me than just my weight? I can't breathe.
That same year, she would be cast in a single episode of the CBS drama Touched by an Angel, where she plays a special needs student bombarded by constant bullying from her high school classmates.
Walk out of that class every time I can hear those kids. Oh, special needs, she must be stupid. I'm not stupid.
The next year would be career-defining for Ferrera, as she was catapulted into the mainstream in her breakout performance on ABC's comedy drama series, Ugly Betty.
Betty Suarez?
Hi.
Da'Vine Joy Randolph is nominated for her first Oscar for her layered performance and The Holdovers as Mary Lamb, the head cook of a prep school who's coping with the loss of her son in the Vietnam War.
My little sister Peggy and her husband invited me to go visit them at Roxbury, but I feel like it's too soon.
She began her journey nearly 20 years ago as a musical theater major at Temple University, starring as the witch in plays like Into the Woods and the lead in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. An experience that would take her to London's West End in 2012, where she auditioned for an understudy role in Ghost the Musical.
Hi, my name is Da'Vine Joy Randolph. I am currently here in London rehearsing for the role of Oda Mae Brown in Ghost.
She got that role and quickly caught the eyes of critics on Broadway, earning her a Tony Award nomination.
That's why I find my dreams and wishes.
In 2013, she was paying her dues and fighting for fair wages in a single episode of The Good Wife.
You realize that we get paid 10% less than staff at other Chicago firms of our size? Mr. Altman.
The next year, Randolph would be cast as a nurse in the film The Angriest Man in Brooklyn, one of Robin Williams' last films. An experience she says she will never forget.
I was quite literally probably the last person on the call sheet, the lowest person on the totem pole. And I think he may have talked to me more than he talked to anybody else. And I'll never forget how that man was so generous and sought me out to encourage me and impart wisdom.
Emily Blunt is a force as Kitty Oppenheimer, the wife and guardian of the film's protagonist, Robert J. Oppenheimer.
You sit there, day after day, letting them pick our lives to pieces. Why won't you fight?
She began her career over 20 years ago when, at the age of 18, she first took the stage at the famed West End Theater alongside Dame Judi Dench and the play The Royal Family. From royalty to fighting the Romans, that's a young Emily Blunt as a Celtic princess in the 2003 British television drama The Warrior Queen. She would jump from television to film, making her feature debut playing a young woman of wealth and privilege in the critically acclaimed drama My Summer of Love in 2004.
There are some people that are just put on this planet who are made to succeed, who are just made to blossom.
It's impossible to find a lovely...
Succeed she would, making her international debut in the 2006 classic The Devil Wears Prada.
Andrea Sachs? Yes? Great.
Human Resources certainly has an odd sense of humor. Follow me.
Danielle Brooks snags her first Academy Award nomination alongside fellow nominee Coleman Domingo for her unyielding performance as Sophia in The Color Purple.
I love Hopper. God knows I do. But I'll kill him dead before I let him or anybody beat me.
It was almost 10 years ago that Brooks made a splash on Broadway in that very same role, catapulting her to stardom.
I don't tell you how to...
It wasn't long before she would leave the production to join the cast of Orange is the New Black and be introduced to audiences worldwide as the iconic character Tasty Jefferson.
If I was thinking, I would have known that I never had a chance.
And in Masters of None, playing the forceful agent of Aziz Ansari's character, Deb.
All right, listen. You are going to calm down. You're going to put on a big old smile, and you're going to get on Raven Live and get this money. You hear me?
From getting clients on Raven Live to playing a bird herself, that's Brooks as the voice of Olive Blue in the animated film Angry Birds.
Oh, I felt a peck.
The iconic Jodie Foster earned her 5th Oscar nomination for her performance in Nyad as Bonnie Stowe, the coach and confidant of fellow nominee Annette Bening's character, Diana Nyad.
This isn't about you or your destiny. This is about me, okay? For once, this is about me.
Long before she was training swimmers boatside on the waters of the Caribbean,
Don't be a pale-face. Use Coppertone.
she was promoting Coppertone sunscreen on this boat in 1965 when she was just 3 years old. She would get her first on-screen television credit at the age of 5 in the Andy Griffith spinoff show Mayberry RFD.
Until Prince Charming comes, and when he kisses her, she'll awaken.
Her childhood acting career would continue in this classic 1969 episode of The Doris Day Show.
What's a false alarm? When somebody comes to put out a fire and there is no fire.
And this 1971 episode of My Three Sons, she plays the adorable little Susan, who along with her classmates falls for the new teacher.
Ask her about Mr. Curly. What's he wearing?
Foster would be catapulted to stardom when at the age of 14, she would become one of the youngest actors in Hollywood history to be nominated for an Oscar for her brilliant performance in Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver.
Why do you want me to go back to my parents? I mean, they hate me. Why do you think I split in the first place? There ain't nothing there.
Will Jodie Foster pick up her 3rd Oscar this year, or will there be a new face enshrined in Academy Award history?
Now, Jodie Foster's nomination for Nyad comes 29 years after her last Oscar bid back in 1995. But Davine seems like she's the one to beat this season. And if I'm a betting man, and you know me, I think somebody's going to be singing a victory tune before the night is out.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.